Good God's glorious morning, everyone, and welcome back to Psalm 146 Home and Garden. By the grace of God, I just want to let everybody know I finally made it home and everything. I'm like super tired right now, and like I can't even really focus right now. So, um, Lord willing, later on in the evening or at some time during this day, I'm gonna get some coffee in me and I'm gonna go ahead and bring you the scriptures again, as I usually do. I definitely don't want to leave off on that. But if anybody's curious about what's going on, so besides the asthma, they also discovered that I have really high lactic acid levels. And so apparently, like, I've been having symptoms of it for quite some time, but I've always chalked them up to other things. Like the extreme tiredness that I always feel, I just chalked it up to being a caregiver and not getting enough sleep. Then on Tuesday, when we had those super intense storms here in Illinois, I was having like my left leg was feeling like it's on fire or something, but it happens to be the same knee where I have the really bad rheumatoid arthritis. And so I was like, oh, it just must be another symptom of that. And so just I just chalked it up to that and kept it rolling. And what else? Apparently, it can affect all the organs, so it might even be what caused me to need glasses because I used to have really great vision, and in a short amount of time, my left eye has been blurry, so that's why you see me with glasses most of the time, like when I'm reading. And what else? There's something else about it. I don't even remember, but as for lactic acid, it's a thing that normally builds up in your body. Well, it's not supposed to build up, but it happens when you do strenuous exercises. And me with the arthritis, I have not been doing any exercises. So, um, oh, and also dehydration as well. And they also, when they did the chest, what is it? The CT came back good, and there was no blood clots in my lungs. Thank God for that. And then they did a ultrasound on my chest, and they found that my aorta, the largest vein in the body that brings the oxygen from the lungs to the heart, it was looking a little wonky. So my heart has been working harder than it should be, so that's why I've been like out of breath lately, doing like minimal tasks. Like I just go down one flight of stairs to do the laundry, and I've been out of breath. And so I was chalking that up to the asthma, of course. And so I just want to say, like, if you have any kind of symptoms, like, go get checked by a doctor. Don't let it become a whole big thing where you need to end up in the ER, because I was thinking all these different little things were something else that I was used to. And turns out that it's because of the lactic acid that, for whatever reason, is building up in my body, and it affects the blood pH. And so that's why it can affect your vision, because the eyes are more susceptible to that. But from what I found out, by the grace of God, that can be reversible. So they gave me a whole bunch of IV fluids to try to balance that out. I'm still quite dehydrated, to be honest, but not as bad as it was. And so we'll see how it goes. So, can I think of anything else? Well, that's it for now, you guys. I'm gonna head to bed. I'm like just burnt out right now. So thank you so much for watching, and stay tuned for later on. I do plan to come at some point in the day, or even if it's late in the evening, I do plan to bring the scriptures. So have a very blessed rest of your day, and thank you so much for everybody that prayed for me. You have no idea how much that means to me when I can reach out to brothers and sisters in Christ, and you stand in the gap for me when I'm too weak to do it for myself. So much love to each and every one of you, and have a very blessed rest of your Sunday. Bye.